And it's lights out. And away we go here, ladies and gentlemen. Lucci Di getting off to a very nice start here. Vale jumping his teammate into P3. Yoss making up lots of positions, and so does Robert DS. As we come into the first turn, Lucci Di holding on to the victory so far. Vale gets ahead of Dasan. It's not the best of starts here for him. He's down in 3rd place. Tristan still holding on to P4, and that's Makalako, who's left the session for some reason. It's a nice clean getaway, and that is Vapes once again spinning out on the opening lap. That is unfortunate for him. He's fallen all the way down to last place. Vale in P2 as Tristan gets ahead of Dasan, who's gone off the track. He's fallen all the way down to 8th, and he's under pressure from Yoss as they come around this corner. That is a terrible, terrible opening lap for Dasan. He's all the way down in 8th, from pole to 8th in less than a lap. And we've got Robert DS now going side by side with MV1. He goes on the grass a little bit. He goes very deep. He's going to have to take the runoff across the gravel. And he does not get ahead of MV1 for now. But MV1 does get ahead of Jerbo, who is smashed into the wall. He's lost the car. He's got wing damage, and now he's fallen down to the last place. This is Dasan now. He's going to look to dive on the inside here on Hako DK. Hako forced a little wide, but Dasan does get ahead of Hako DK. He's now up into P6. He's made a good recovery here so far, but he's got a long way to go. He's got DRS open. Could he make a move here on Lucci Di further in? He's going onto the inside. He's absolutely blasting ahead of Lucci Di there with the aid of the DRS. And he's now up into P1, into the lead of the Grand Prix. That was a nice move there by Vale. Robert has got the DRS on MV1. And he's going to take the outside line on the superior medium compound tires, and he does get ahead of MV1. Dasan has got a bit of ERS. He's got the slipstream. He might just make a move here on this corner. Tries to go for a little bit of a switchback there. Still, MV1 defending very aggressively there. Dasan is so desperate to get ahead of MV1. He's going to go side by side around the outside, going into the chicane, and he does get ahead of MV1. He'll have ERS and DRS on Robert. Question is, can Robert defend this? He's going to have a slipstream here as well, coming onto the straight. He goes down onto the inside, and he blasts ahead of Robert now. He's back to P4 of this race. Hako has got DRS, and he's going to go to the outside line, and he does get ahead of MV1, but Kino Bino has retired from this race. That is so unfortunate for one Kino Bino, and now it's going to be a safety car on lap 7. We've already got 2 drivers with track limits, and that's Dasan. He's fallen all the way down to 12th. What is going on with Dasan? Safety car is coming in now. He's down in 9th. That is just gone horrifically wrong. You've gone down from 4th to 9th, but now we've got Vale leading this Grand Prix. Lucci Di is hunting him down for the lead of this Grand Prix. Maestro and Vapes going side by side here. Will they give each other just enough room? Vapes does get ahead of Maestro. Dasan's going to dive on the inside of Yoss. Not quite enough room, not enough grip there, and he's going to still be in 9th place. This has gone horrifically wrong for Dasan. PW Jones here. Oh, and that's a Red Bull gone off there. I think that's Tristan. Going wide there on that corner. He's now down in 4th, and he's being swamped by 2 drivers already. He's down to 5th place. Hako DK and MV1 do make it ahead of him, as MV1 and Hako DK go side by side here. And Hako DK losing out to MV1 so far. He's using his ERS. He's trying to get ahead, but he can't quite do it. But Tristan is also going into the slipstream. He's onto the grass. He's going to go side by side with MV1, but he concedes position there a little bit, and he does get up into 4th place. MV1 now into the podium positions, into P3. As PW Jones gets ahead of Yoss as well. And that's the Aston Martin of Dasan again going wide. He's lost out again, and he's going to go side by side with Vapes. Vapes going around the outside. And Vapes will try to get ahead, and he does get ahead of Dasan. Just when you think things are on the up, it just kept getting worse. And that is Yoss going wide there on that turn. Vapes will look to make a move there on the inside, and so will Dasan to try to take advantage of this. He's going to go a little bit onto the grass there, try to go around the outside there on this last corner. But Yoss does defend it very well, and he's still now in 9th place. As Lucci Di now gets ahead of Vale for the lead of the Grand Prix. It was a nice clean move there by Lucci Di, and now he's up into P1. But that's Vale spun round there on the corner. Spun round, he's out of contention for the race win. He's down in 12th. That is heartbreaking for Vale. Lucci Di now back into the lead of the Grand Prix. All of his rivals making serious mistakes, as Dasan also down now in 13th. MV1 is running out of ERS, and this could be Tristan's chance to get ahead of him and take P2 on track. Oh, he's just got that straight line speed, and he's gonna go round the outside on MV1, and they're gonna both go side by side. But Tristan does get ahead there into the turn, and now he's in P2. And that is Hako DK losing the car right in front of PW Jones, and I think that might have been wing damage for him. And that's Hako now out of the points. He spun round, he slowly lost the car, and Yoss is now snuck up into 6th, Vapes into 5th. PW Jones just got caught out there, unfortunately, by Hako. He just picked the wrong direction there. It was a 50-50 chance for him, and unfortunately, the dice roll did not favour him here today. Dasan now is back into the points. He's in 10th place. He's going to use ERS. He's going to be in the slipstream. He's going to go around the outside on the inside of this straight. And he's going to breeze on past Frizzo. And Vape's going side by side here with Robert DS. He's gone for the move. Can he make it stick? And he does make it stick. He's up into 4th place. That was a nice move there by Vapes. He's managed a very good recovery here. Lucci DI now comes into the pits for a fresh set of tyres. That's going to give Tristan the lead. Oh, that's Tristan! Tristan's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Will Luke GDI get ahead of Tristan here? He does get ahead. That is very crucial for Luke, and very, very unfortunate for Tristan, because he's got cold tyres, he's outside DRS, and he's got a 5-second penalty. Dasan has also got a penalty, it looks like. I think he's pushing very hard to try and recover positions. Oh, and he spun there on the track! That's Dasan in the wall onto the grass. Again, another mistake there from Dasan. It's cost him dearly. He was pushing so hard to make up positions, and once again, Dasan losing out multiple points positions. Tristan has got ERS and DRS. He's going to look to make a move on Maestro. Goes onto the inside. And he is going to get ahead of Maestro. Nice clean move there from Tristan as he hunts down Luke GDI for this race victory. We're on board here with Luke. He has a little look there on Hako. Doesn't quite go for it though. He's instead going to wait for this turn. He's going to go onto the inside. He's got the superior straight line speed. And they come into this next braking zone. Luke gets ahead of Hako DK. Luke GDI has got the ERS. He makes the move work around the outside. It's nice and clean, nice and simple. He's now up into P2 at the moment. As Tristan also gets ahead of Hako DK. And that's Hako DK in the barriers there on the grass. The Mercedes driver has fallen all the way down to 10th, now 11th. That is unfortunate for Hako DK. That is not what you want to see if you're a Mercedes fan. As we have MV1 on the soft tyres. He's going to go round the outside here on Dasan. And he does seem to make the move work there. And he does get ahead of Dasan now into P6 at the moment. PW Jones now very close there as Velvet Thunder has retired from the session. No points again for Velvet Thunder. Robert is currently in the lead of the Grand Prix. He's still on those old hard tyres. He's still just trying to make these work until the end. But he is losing a lot of time per lap now. He's probably going to have to pit very soon as we are on the 5th lap. As we have MV1 and Enchiladadad going side by side. The two Alpine drivers fighting it out. But MV1 does get ahead of Enchiladadad. As Vapes also looks to make a move here on the inside. There's a bold move there by Vapes, but he does get ahead into 5th place. Alfa Romeos have yet to score any points this season, so this could be a very crucial 5th place for him. He's got DRS and the slipstream here on MV1. The Alfa Romeo driver is gonna go round the outside here on MV1, and he does make the move work. PW Jones going round the outside here on Maestro. It's an absolutely ballsy move there by the SERL champion. He's now up into 7th place. Robert is just holding on right now to P1. He's stayed out on these hard tyres for so long. If he can just hold off Luke for 2 more laps, he might actually win this, you know. PW Jones all over the back of Enchiladadad. He's going to be in the slipstream, and he'll soon have the DRS. And he's going to breeze on past Enchiladadad around the outside. Ahead of the Alpine driver now, PW Jones into P6. Solid points position for the Williams driver. We're going to have 1 more lap of racing to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Can Robert DS win this race here in Imola? Or will Luke GDI, our pole sitter, take the victory? Robert is going to be defending for his life. Luke GDI making up so much time in every single corner. He's just got that superior grip. He has a little look there. He might go around the outside. or for a switchback. He does neither. He's going to hold on. He's going to be in the slipstream of Robert DS. Robert is officially out of ERS, but Luke still has some. Robert going defensive. He goes a little deep there on that corner. He's going to try go around the outside here on Robert. He goes for a bit of a switchback. Robert is still holding on here, but Luke GDI will have a look here on the chicane. Can Luke GDI get the race victory here in this last braking zone? They're going to go side by side, and Robert staying, holding on round the outside, and they go side by side. Robert is still trying to defend, but Luke does get ahead of Robert, but Robert is not going to give up that easily. He's still got the ERS, and he's going to try go for one last move around the outside, but he's gone onto the gravel, and Luke takes the lead of the Grand Prix on the final lap. And that is Luke GDI. He wins here in Imola. Robert losing out on the last corner of this race. That is so heartbreaking for Robert. He did so well. But that is going to be P2 for Haas. That is an incredible result there by Robert. Luke GDI takes the victory with fastest lap. Robert DS has to settle for second, followed by Tristan in the Red Bull in third place. Vapes gets his first points for Alfa Romeo in P4. Joe Mulder still leads the World Championship after missing this race. Has the fourth round of the season.